The pop star Michael Jackson has died.
A tragic and in many ways sad.
I don't know what to believe right now.
Michael Jackson is not dead.
On June 25th, 2009, the world was left in complete disbelief when news broke that Michael Jackson had passed away. Millions of fans across the globe were stunned as television networks interrupted regular programming to cover the heartbreaking story. From crowded city streets to quiet homes, people everywhere struggled to accept that the king of pop was gone. His music, influence, and larger-than-life presence had touched generations, making his sudden death one of the most shocking moments in entertainment history.
Stunned right now. I love Michael Jackson.
That's crazy.
Millions of fans around the world watched in shock and sadness as some of the biggest stars in entertainment became overwhelmed with emotion, breaking down on live television while paying tribute to Michael Jackson.
When I first heard that Michael had died, I was in London, days away from the opening of my tour. I had abandoned him.
From heartbreaking updates outside the hospital to emotional interviews on red carpets, these powerful and unfiltered reactions revealed the deep impact Michael Jackson had on those around him, leaving millions of viewers stunned.
No, he's gone. I can't believe that.
I didn't think I would live to see Michael Jackson die.
Watch how some of the world's most famous celebrities reacted live on television to the heartbreaking loss of the king of pop, Michael Jackson. On June 25th, 2009, Michael's brother, Jermaine Jackson, was given the difficult responsibility of sharing the devastating news with the world. Standing before dozens of reporters and cameras at the Ronald Reagan UCLA Medical Center in Los Angeles, he delivered the official statement that millions of fans had feared. With visible emotion, Jermaine confirmed that his younger brother, global music icon Michael Jackson, had passed away at the age of 50. The announcement instantly sent shockwaves across the world, marking the beginning of an outpouring of grief unlike anything the entertainment industry had ever witnessed.
My brother, the legendary king of pop, Michael Jackson, passed away on Thursday, June 25th, 2009 at 2:26 p.m.
Michael Jackson tribute script rewrite. Visibly devastated, Jermaine Jackson faced the media while struggling to hold back his emotions. He explained that doctors had worked tirelessly for more than an hour to revive Michael after he suffered cardiac arrest at his Los Angeles home. Despite their efforts, Michael Jackson was pronounced dead at 2:26 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. The emotional press conference was broadcast live around the world on major networks, including CNN, BBC, and MSNBC, becoming the moment millions of people first learned of the tragic news. In the years that followed, Jermaine frequently spoke about that painful day in television interviews, describing the shock that overwhelmed the Jackson family and the personal heartbreak of losing his younger brother. His calm but emotional delivery during one of the biggest breaking news events of the century remains etched in the memories of viewers worldwide. Before we continue, take a look at this powerful image. It appears to show a man resembling Chris Tucker overcome with emotion while someone who looks like Macaulay Culkin supports him. With Michael Jackson's photograph displayed in the background alongside reports of his passing, the scene carries a strong sense of sadness. While many viewers believe the image captures a genuine reaction to Michael's death, others continue to debate its authenticity. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. Liza Minnelli. As news of Michael Jackson's hospitalization and passing spread across the globe on June 25th, 2009, legendary entertainer Liza Minnelli delivered one of the most emotional reactions seen on live television. Appearing in unscripted phone interviews with major news networks, Minnelli struggled to contain her grief as she spoke about the sudden loss of a friend she had known for decades. Her voice trembling with emotion, she expressed disbelief at the shocking headlines and reflected on her long friendship with Michael. Minnelli described him as a kind, sensitive person who dedicated his life to entertaining and inspiring others. She recalled meeting him when he was still a child and spoke warmly about the special bond they shared throughout the years. The raw emotion in her voice revealed just how deeply Michael's death affected those closest to him. In later memorial programs and television tributes, Minnelli continued to honor his legacy, often discussing the unique challenges they both faced growing up in the spotlight. Her heartfelt live reaction remains one of the most memorable and genuine responses from the day the world lost the king of pop.
Uri Geller.
Another emotional reaction came from celebrity illusionist and longtime friend Uri Geller. As reports of Michael Jackson's death were being confirmed across the world, Geller appeared live on BBC News and Sky News from his home in Berkshire, England. Having shared a close friendship with Michael during the 1990s and early 2000s, Geller looked visibly shaken and deeply distressed throughout the interviews. Struggling to process the news in real time, he spoke about Michael not only as a global superstar, but also as a loyal friend whose kindness was often misunderstood by the public.
Yeah, this is Michael Jackson.
Uri Geller.
During his live television interviews, Uri Geller admitted that he desperately hoped the reports were wrong. Struggling to process the news, he spoke about his refusal to believe that Michael Jackson could truly be gone. Geller reflected on Michael's relentless perfectionism, the enormous pressure he placed on himself, and the physical and emotional strain of preparing for the highly anticipated This Is It concerts in London. His emotional appearance captured the disbelief felt by many of Jackson's closest friends as news organizations around the world worked to confirm the developing story. The interview quickly became one of the most memorable celebrity reactions broadcast in the United Kingdom during the historic breaking news event.
Reverend Al Sharpton.
Civil rights leader Reverend Al Sharpton responded almost immediately after news of Michael Jackson's death emerged. Appearing on major television networks and speaking at press conferences, Sharpton emphasized Jackson's historic role in breaking racial barriers within the entertainment industry. He reminded viewers that Michael's success helped open doors for generations of Black artists, allowing them to reach audiences on a truly global scale. Sharpton also urged the media to remember Jackson's humanitarian efforts and artistic achievements rather than focusing solely on controversy. In the weeks that followed, Sharpton delivered one of the most memorable speeches at Jackson's public memorial service, speaking directly to Michael's children and reassuring them that their father had changed the world forever. His early television appearances helped shape public discussions about Jackson's cultural significance and lasting legacy. On the evening of June 25, 2009, author and wellness advocate Deepak Chopra appeared on live television to discuss the loss of his longtime friend. Having known Michael for decades, Chopra spoke openly about concerns he had regarding the singer's health and dependence on prescription medications. During the interview, he revealed that he had repeatedly encouraged Michael to prioritize his well-being and seek healthier solutions to the challenges he faced. While praising Jackson's kindness and extraordinary talent, Chopra also expressed concern about the pressures of fame and the dangers associated with medication misuse. His candid comments became a major part of early media coverage, drawing public attention toward the medical circumstances surrounding Jackson's death long before official investigations were completed. Jamie Foxx. Just days after Michael Jackson's passing, Jamie Foxx hosted the 2009 BET Awards in Los Angeles. What had originally been planned as a celebration of music quickly transformed into a powerful tribute to the king of pop. Foxx opened the broadcast wearing Michael's iconic red Beat It jacket and a single white glove, immediately energizing the audience with a heartfelt homage. Throughout the evening, he balanced celebration with remembrance, frequently reminding viewers of Jackson's unmatched influence on music and entertainment. His emotional speeches and energetic tributes turned the awards show into one of the first major televised celebrations of Michael's life, helping fans around the world honor the artist who had inspired generations. Reverend Jesse Jackson. In the hours following Michael Jackson's death, Reverend Jesse Jackson addressed television crews gathered outside UCLA Medical Center. Speaking directly to a global audience, he reflected on his decades-long relationship with the Jackson family and the profound impact Michael had on culture, music, and society. While offering comfort to grieving fans, Jesse Jackson also called for transparency regarding the circumstances surrounding Michael's final hours. Over the following days, he became a familiar face on television, advocating for the family's privacy while honoring Michael's humanitarian contributions and worldwide influence. His presence during those first emotional days reflected both the grief and uncertainty that surrounded one of the most shocking celebrity deaths in modern history. At the BET Awards red carpet, singer-songwriter Ne-Yo delivered one of the most emotional interviews of the entire weekend. Overcome with grief, he struggled to hold back tears as he discussed the loss of the artist who had inspired much of his career. Ne-Yo revealed that he had recently been working with Michael and spoke about the excitement surrounding future creative projects. He praised Jackson's unmatched vocal ability, dedication to excellence, and willingness to mentor younger artists. Later that evening, his tribute performance further highlighted the deep emotional impact Michael's death had on the music community. Usher. R&B superstar Usher openly shared his grief during multiple television appearances following Michael Jackson's passing. In emotional interviews, he described Michael not only as his greatest musical influence, but also as a mentor who had encouraged and inspired him throughout his career. Usher spoke about Michael's extraordinary work ethic, attention to detail, and commitment to excellence. His emotions became especially visible during Jackson's public memorial service, where he performed Gone Too Soon while standing beside the singer's casket. For many viewers, Usher's heartfelt tributes symbolized the pain felt by an entire generation of artists who grew up idolizing Michael Jackson. Oprah Winfrey. Following Michael's death, Oprah Winfrey dedicated extensive television coverage to examining his life, career, and legacy. She reflected on her historic 1993 interview with Jackson at Neverland Ranch, one of the most watched television interviews ever broadcast. Through special programs and tribute episodes, Oprah invited friends, colleagues, and family members to share memories of Michael and discuss the enormous impact he had on popular culture. Her broadcasts gave millions of fans a place to reflect, mourn, and celebrate the life of one of entertainment's most influential figures. Celine Dion. Music icon Celine Dion also shared an emotional reaction during televised interviews following the news of Michael Jackson's death. Speaking with visible sadness, she described Michael as a once-in-a-generation talent whose influence extended far beyond music. Dion expressed concern for his children and reflected on the immense pressure faced by global superstars. She praised Michael's vocal brilliance, stage presence, and ability to connect with audiences across every corner of the world. Her thoughtful comments offered viewers a unique perspective from someone who understood the extraordinary demands that accompany worldwide fame.
Michael's presence and to hear his voice.
Beyonce. In later television specials and retrospective interviews, Beyonce spoke with deep admiration about Michael Jackson's influence on her life and career. She frequently described him as the artist who inspired her to dream bigger, perform harder, and strive for excellence every time she stepped on stage. Beyonce explained that studying Michael's vocals, stage presence, and attention to detail helped shape her own approach to entertainment. She often credited him with breaking barriers for Black artists and creating opportunities that allowed future generations to achieve worldwide success. Her heartfelt tributes revealed not only her admiration for Michael as a performer, but also the profound personal impact his life and passing had on her journey as one of music's biggest stars. Akon. Singer, songwriter, and producer Akon offered one of the most unique perspectives on Michael Jackson's final months. Having worked closely with Jackson on several projects, including the popular duet Hold My Hand, Akon shared personal stories during television interviews that gave fans a rare glimpse into Michael's private world. He described Michael as enthusiastic, creative, and fully committed to preparing for his highly anticipated This Is It concerts. According to Akon, Jackson remained passionate about music, charitable work, and ambitious plans for the future. Akon also spoke about Michael's generosity, humility, and ability to inspire everyone around him. His interviews helped counter many negative narratives by presenting a picture of an artist who remained dedicated to both his craft and his humanitarian vision until the very end. Madonna. One of the most memorable tributes came from Madonna during the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards. Speaking before a global audience, she delivered an emotional speech that reflected on her personal friendship with Michael Jackson and the unique pressures they both faced as internationally famous performers. Madonna shared stories from their private conversations and recalled moments they spent together away from the spotlight. She spoke honestly about the challenges Michael endured throughout his life and expressed regret that their friendship had grown distant over the years. Her tribute stood out because of its vulnerability and honesty. Rather than focusing solely on Michael's achievements, Madonna reflected on his humanity, reminding viewers that behind the global icon was a person who experienced loneliness, pressure, and constant public scrutiny. The speech remains one of the most powerful award show tributes ever delivered and helped many fans see Michael through a more personal lens.
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown's emotional reaction to Michael Jackson's passing became one of the most talked about moments in television history. Having long described Jackson as his greatest musical inspiration, Brown struggled to contain his emotions while paying tribute to the King of Pop. The most unforgettable moment came during the 2010 BET Awards when Brown performed Man in the Mirror before a live audience. As the performance progressed, the emotion became overwhelming. Fighting back tears, he eventually broke down on stage and found it difficult to continue singing. The audience responded with encouragement and support, creating one of the most emotional tribute performances ever broadcast on television. In later interviews, Brown explained that the combination of losing his childhood hero and dealing with personal challenges made the moment impossible to contain emotionally. His reaction highlighted the enormous impact Michael Jackson had on younger generations of performers and demonstrated how deeply his legacy continued to resonate long after his passing. Conclusion. More than a decade later, these emotional television appearances remain powerful reminders of Michael Jackson's extraordinary influence on the world. From close friends and longtime collaborators to global superstars who grew up inspired by his music, each reaction revealed a different side of the man whose talent changed entertainment forever. Whether it was tears, heartfelt tributes, or deeply personal memories, one message remained consistent. Michael Jackson's impact reached far beyond music. He inspired generations, broke barriers, and left behind a legacy that continues to shape popular culture today. And just like that, we reach the end of some of the most emotional celebrity reactions ever captured on television. No matter how famous these stars became, they were all touched by Michael Jackson's artistry, generosity, and influence. Which reaction affected you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more stories celebrating the life and legacy of the King of Pop.